What is going on, guys? It's your boy Achillez bringing another gameplay commentary, and today I have some insane gameplay on Call of Duty Ghost. I'm using the Vector, and I dropped almost 40 kills into TDM, which is absolutely ridiculous. I also get a crazy ton of assists, and oh no, it's not. Oh yeah, it is TDM. I'm pretty sure it's something like that. It's a crazy lot amount of kills. But today I'm going to be talking to you about speech me. I'm going to be sharing with you my speech. But before we dive into that, I want to explain to you what I'm doing here. So I figured, I have to study my speech and get ready for speech meet because I believe it's at the end of next month. That may seem kind of far for you guys, but it is a little bit long. I'm not that great at remembering things. And I also need to work on my posture, my enunciation, and just how I am in character. Now, in the previous years, first freshman year, I don't know how I didn't win. Me and my friend, we got screwed over. We lost to some kids who were like talking about RAM stuff, reading off their iPhones. It was ridiculous. And last year I actually got bronze, which is pretty good. It was a great experience, and it looks really good on college apps. So I guess without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to my speech. So it's basically a soliloquy, so it's just me talking to myself. And it's supposed to be a funny kind of thing about the story of Jonah in the Bible. And I had to edit it all myself and stuff. So I hope you. It's basically him talking in he's supposed to be the original. He's talking to a psychiatrist, but in this one, I am basically talking to myself in front of an audience. So it's pretty funny. So I'm gonna start. Now I'm sure that all of my listeners are familiar with the facts of my remarkable story: Jonah, the storm, the great fish, Nineveh. But what I want to focus on, if I may, is my motivation in all of this. I want to understand why I felt compelled to go to Nineveh in the first place. Oh, well, that's easy. The Lord told me to. By that term, most of you assume I'm referring to God, or at least your concept of a God, a higher being, whatever. But no, I'm certainly not referring to a concept. I'm talking about God himself. The God of Abraham and Isaac, the Lord of heaven. He's the one who called me to go to Nineveh. Well, let's move on, shall we? And try to unpack that word, called. When I say that God called me to go, you may think I presumably mean that some deeply subconscious impulse to go to Nineveh gradually transferred itself into my conscious mind, and that being a prophet, I do not unnaturally assume that my preaching skills might come in handy. God doesn't really come into it, does he? Or it? No, people, no. You've got it wrong. The process may well be as you describe it, but that does not alter the fact that it was the Lord, my God, who communicated his message to me perfectly, clearly, and unequivocally. I was to travel to Nineveh and warn the people there of their consequences of their way of life. Well, now, if that really is the case, and this Lord of mine, this God of heaven, really did call me to go to Nineveh, what on earth made me think I could run away from him? So that's the first part. It's supposed to be 5 minutes, so I had to do 2 parts. So here's the next one. Hello. Now, last time I was here, we explored the interesting dichotomy between my beliefs, this apparently unshakable faith of mine, and the one I call the Lord, the God of heaven, he who made the land and the sea, and my actual behavior when he called me to go to Nineveh. I attempted running away. Yes, I remember. Well, this week I want to probe an even more fascinating aspect of that story. It's my angry reaction when I hear the people of Nineveh have turned to my Lord and as a result been saved by him from certain slaughter. Sorry about my phone. My dad wants me to go help him out, but I'll finish this real quick. So I guess I was a bit cross. What of it? Anyways, you must have heard all the stories. They were a nasty lot. Even worse than that, they were a nasty foreign lot. Our enemies, in fact. Let's change the subject. How about my feelings towards the plant I was sitting under? Oh, yes, the vine. Beautiful plant that was. Really special. Guess I'm a bit of an ultraculturist. I truly had a genuine sorrow at the demise of the vine. It had such wonderfully broad leaves. Good for sheltering under, I guess. No, not just that. I suppose that may have come into it. Poor, defenseless little plant. I just don't understand why God had to kill it like that. I guess being more upset about the plant than the fate of 120,000 human beings might be seen as just the teensiest bit irrational and a tad bit inhumane. I mean, I'd almost died trying to reach Nineveh. I'd experienced a miraculous rescue and I had just preached my heart out. I ought to have been thrilled that my mission was so successful and God so merciful. Well, I wasn't, was I? It made my blood boil. Why? So that's the end of my thing. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. And check out my video from yesterday if you haven't seen it already. Put your comments down in the description. Tell me what I need to do better. Tell me what videos you want to see next. And as always, guys, this has been your boy Ace Achilles signing out. Have a good day, boys.